These are the 5 best characters from FX's Shogun. Number 5, Usami Fuji. After her husband and her son are put to death due to her husband insulting Japan's Council of Regents, Fuji cannot live with the disgrace and she wishes to commit seppuku. But Lord Toranaga denies her request and she's sent to serve as consort to the show's protagonist, John Blackthorne. Her actress Moeka Hoshi plays her with these feelings of melancholy, which are really affecting, but she also has her moments of strength, particularly the scene when the samurai arrive at Blackthorne's house to take his guns away. Fuji demands that Blackthorne give her his guns, which he does, and then she points it at the samurai and respectfully says, "Please be on your way." Number 4, John Blackthorne. He's the archetypical stranger in a strange land who at first is hostile toward the native people that he encounters, but then he gradually becomes respectful and then eventually fond of their people and culture. But what makes him a cut above your ordinary protagonist of this kind is his craftiness. Just as Japan's rulers in this show are playing games to vie for power, he's playing games with the Japanese people he encounters just to stay alive. It's very, very entertaining watching this guy think on his feet to try to stay alive, and Cosmo Jarvis plays him with such a likability that you want to see him succeed. Number 3, Yoshi Toranaga. Hiroyuki Sanada is always great, and he brings some real gravitas to this role. And the way he plays Toranaga, you can tell that this guy has seen it all, and he has survived war by being smart and considered. He values loyalty above everything else, and he has no compunction about sending his subjects to die for him. But what adds some dimension to his character is that he's not foolish about how he does it. He doesn't recklessly sacrifice his own people if they don't have to be. Number 2, Kashigi Yabushige. Yabushige is a complete snake in the grass who on a whim will change his allegiance if he thinks it'll secure his position. Tadanobu Asano's performance as Yabushige is quite possibly the best performance in Shogun. You can just see the gears turning in this guy's head as he feigns loyalty to different factions. And later on in the series, when his treachery has resulted in the death of somebody who he didn't mean to get killed, Asano portrays this guy's guilt and his descent into madness just brilliantly. And number 1, Mariko Toda. Kind of like Fuji, Mariko also has a death wish because of her disgraced family's past. And for solace, she became a convert to Catholicism. She serves Toranaga as a translator, translating all of Blackthorne's words for him. And of course, she has a romance with Blackthorne, which you know is a doomed romance, but it's still very heartbreaking. Anna Sawai plays her just magnificently with this almost exaggerated poise, but under that very disciplined elegance, you can tell there's a lot of emotional pain that she's desperately not trying to show. I don't think any character in the series portrays this show's theme of loyalty more than Mariko. She is instrumental in Toranaga's master plan, and her romance with Blackthorne is honestly my favorite part of the show. Mariko is hands down the best character in Shogun and the heart of the show.